So I'm preparing for a road trip my family and I are going to be going on to Tennessee. We're going to be seeing, of course, Tennessee nature, but also going to be meeting some family that live in a different state, and Tennessee is halfway between us and them, so it works as the perfect meeting place. But whenever I go on a road trip, it's always a big deal because I have to leave behind 17 pets. Well, 16 pets because I take Rico with me. I'll be showing you how I kind of do this, and I'll take you along on the trip and show you how Rico does the entire time. But yeah, as you can see, Rico always helps me pack my stuff. He loves seeing what I'm doing. And I also have to write the care instructions for all of my other pets, because my friend comes over and she takes care of them, and she has experience with reptiles, so she's the perfect person to do this. Also, I've known her for over 12 years and we're really close, so I trust her with all of them. She's the one who takes care of my pets every time I leave. It's really nice that I can depend on her. So I've written the instructions and I basically just put them out in front of each aquarium. And so she's only going to be coming 2 days to take care of the pets, since I'll be gone for about 5 days. All of the crested geckos are all ready. I have the amount of food each of them need and all that. The hermit crabs really require the least amount of maintenance. They're all set. Nebula needs some stuff to be done, so I have instructions for her. And of course, Rico will be coming with me, so I'm gonna start getting him ready. Boof and Smek are good. And yeah, that's about everyone. I have all of the different supplies in the bathroom here, and also kind of scattered about. But yeah, that's kind of how I do that. Now we are on the road, and I have Rico in this little carrier travel cage. It works really well, and I always keep him covered because he gets car sick, but he usually does well. The worst that happens is he throws up, and I mean, he always makes it through. He's really tough with it, so I'm glad he's a good traveler. But yeah, I'll keep him covered so he can sleep. The best thing is when he can sleep. So Rico is doing really good. We're at a hotel right now, and we drove 5 hours and then stopped at the hotel, and now we have to drive 5 more hours and we'll get there. Rico usually does really good with traveling. Sometimes he gets motion sick or like car sick in the car, but besides that, he really does well. And I think he likes being in the car with my family and I, and also being at the hotel all together. I think he really likes that. So we usually just drive straight to the location we're going to just to get things done, but we were only able to leave later in the day, so we just had to drive 5 hours, and then we stayed at this hotel. We're gonna sleep here, and then we will leave in the morning and drive the rest of the way. Whenever we travel, Rico is always extra clingy, just wanting to press on my neck and just stay with me on my shoulder. It's mainly just because he doesn't like being in the travel cage. And I mean, I understand it's small and all that. And just, you know, the difficulties of traveling, he just likes to feel safe with me. So I always make sure to let him out of the cage, let him fly around, and spend time with me. We don't travel too often, but when we do, if we drive there, I usually take Rico. If we're flying, then obviously I can't, but Rico has been to Georgia, North Carolina, now gonna be Tennessee. He's been to different parts of Florida, and I think he has been to Michigan, but I'm not sure. Just kind of all over. And it's cute. Sometimes he really enjoys being in a new place. I really don't have to take much with me for Rico, but I do have his food that I put in a bag here. I have some seeds for treats, and I have this quick stop just to stop bleeding. It's just like, you know, a safety thing. I brought it just in case, because really anywhere Rico goes, I want to have that just to make sure, you know, everything is safe. for him. So yeah, now it's time to get the rest of the driving over with and get there. So we are in Tennessee now, and things are starting to look really beautiful. The whole drive here has been really nice and smooth. So we have arrived at the cabin in Tennessee, and Rico did a really good job, and he's very happy to be here. He's just been hanging out with me, and it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna be putting him to bed now. It's the next morning, and the view is just stunning. It's a beautiful lake we're on. Most of the trees have no leaves, and some of them have beautiful fall-colored leaves, so it's just really nice here. We've been hiking around, and surprisingly, I haven't seen much wildlife. I was telling you guys I would be showing you any wildlife I saw. I saw these ducks here, but besides that, there hasn't been much of anything besides like squirrels and occasional chipmunks. But the only problem is it's been kind of cold out. Not too bad. Right now it's like 60. That's why I brought Rico out, because I thought he could handle it. But usually it's been like 20s and 30s and 40s, stuff like that. At night it got to a low of I think 19 degrees Fahrenheit. That was the coldest. But of course we were inside. He seems to like being outside by the water. It's really a beautiful lake. It's actually man-made though, not a natural lake. It's still really cool. It's huge. It's been really fun having Rico around, and I think he's been enjoying the time here. Just, something different for him, and, being all together, and, of course, being outside by this big lake. I think he likes it, and I think it's nice to let him experience kind of different things every now and then. And then after our few days of the trip, it was time to head back. Tennessee is really beautiful, and I always love coming here whenever we do, and it's been so much fun for me and hopefully for Rico too. We finally made it. Rico is happy to be home. Now we just gotta set up his cage. You glad to be back, Rico? I'm gonna have to offer Rico a bath and, things like that. But as of right now, I'm just taking it slow with Rico because I understand that, of course, trips can also be stressful for animals. So the best thing is just kind of let him stay with me as much as he'd like, and then, of course, go to sleep. And in the morning, he'll probably be right back to his usual schedule. After setting up, or I should say putting a few of the things back in his big cage, I went and cleaned up his travel cage just a little bit. I'll have to actually deep clean that later on, but for as of right now, things are pretty good. So I just checked on all of the reptiles and amphibians, and they're all doing great, so I'm very happy about that. Of course, I was only gone for a week, but I still always get worried, even though my friend always takes really good care of them when I'm gone. But yeah, they all look great. It's nice to see all of them again. Well, Rico was sleeping in my hair. Now he's awake. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.